Hey y'all! Are you ready to kickstart your vegan journey but feeling a bit lost on where to begin? Whether you're looking to boost your health, help the planet, or reduce animal cruelty, switching to a vegan lifestyle can feel overwhelming at first. I totally get it. When I started, I was worried about missing all my favorite foods. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive. Veganism is one of the most freeing choices you can make for your body, mind, and the world around you. So let's break it down step by step. So, what exactly is veganism? At its core, being vegan means avoiding all animal products in your diet. This isn't just about ditching meat. It also includes dairy, eggs, and sometimes even honey. But here's the thing. Veganism goes beyond what's on your plate. It's about making more mindful choices in other areas, like what you wear and the products you use at home. It's all about reducing harm to animals and living in a way that aligns with compassion and sustainability. Now you might be thinking, that sounds pretty restrictive, right? But here's the twist. Veganism is more about abundance than limitation. Once you start exploring, you'll be amazed at the variety of delicious plant-based foods available. Seriously, the options are endless. So why do people choose to go vegan? There are three main reasons that often motivate folks: health, the environment, and ethics. Let's start with health. Many people find that a well-balanced vegan diet helps them feel lighter and more energetic. It can lead to improvements in digestion and overall wellness. I remember when I switched, it was like my body was thanking me. I had more mental clarity and felt good about my choices. Here's a personal tip. As you transition, focus on whole foods, like fruits, veggies, grains, and legumes, rather than processed vegan junk food. Your body will appreciate it. For example, swapping out a heavy breakfast sandwich for a smoothie bowl filled with spinach, frozen berries, a banana, and almond butter can set a positive tone for your day. Next up is the environment. Animal agriculture plays a big role in climate change, deforestation, and overuse of water resources. By choosing plant-based foods, you're making a positive impact on the planet. Picture this. Every time you choose a veggie over a burger, you're taking a step towards helping our Earth. You could even try Meatless Mondays as a fun way to start reducing your meat intake. It's a simple commitment that can lead to big changes over time. And then we have ethics. Many people believe that animals shouldn't suffer for our choices. Once you learn about the realities of factory farming, it becomes hard to ignore. Going vegan can feel like a powerful stand against animal cruelty. Every meal is an opportunity to make a difference. If you want to learn more about this, documentaries like Cowspiracy and What the Health can provide some eye-opening insights. Now that we've covered the why, let's dive into how you can start this journey. I know it can feel daunting, so let's break it down into manageable steps. Start by adding more plant-based foods to your meals. You don't need to make a complete overhaul overnight. Ease into it. For instance, I began by swapping one meal a day for something plant-based. Breakfast was my go-to. I whipped up smoothie bowls loaded with spinach, frozen berries, a banana, and almond butter. It was delicious and gave me a nice energy boost. If breakfast isn't your thing, try swapping one dinner a week with a vegan meal. A veggie stir-fry with tofu or a plant-based burger can be a fun and tasty switch. Brands like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods offer delicious options that can satisfy your cravings without compromising your values. You can also check out local vegan restaurants to find inspiration and ideas for meals you can recreate at home. Now, let's talk about reducing animal products. You don't have to go cold turkey. Start with the items you think you won't miss too much. For instance, I found ditching dairy was easier than I expected once I discovered almond milk and oat milk. You can even try different plant-based yogurts made from cashews or coconut. It's all about experimenting and finding what you like best. Speaking of experimenting, if you're curious about meat alternatives, tofu is a classic, but there are so many options. Tempeh is fermented soy that has a nutty flavor. Seitan is wheat-based and has a chewy texture, and jackfruit can be used to create a pulled pork texture in tacos. Try a jackfruit taco night with all the toppings. You'll be surprised at how satisfying it can be. Next, get comfortable with reading labels. You'd be surprised where animal products can sneak in, like candy, snacks, and even wine. When I first went vegan, I spent more time in the grocery aisles figuring out what's what. It might seem tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be a pro at spotting those sneaky, non-vegan ingredients. Nowadays, I just pull out my phone to quickly look up anything I'm unsure about. You could even download apps like Is It Vegan? That help you check ingredients while you shop. Now, let's talk about finding your tribe. Seriously, having support is a game changer. Whether it's joining online communities, following vegan influencers, or finding local vegan meetups, connecting with others makes the journey so much smoother. I joined a few vegan Facebook groups and was blown away by how welcoming and helpful everyone was. They shared recipe ideas and gave me tips on navigating tricky social situations, like family gatherings. Speaking of social situations, I remember my first family dinner after going vegan. I was nervous about how my relatives would react, but I brought a roasted veggie and quinoa salad to share, and everyone loved it. It sparked some great conversations and even inspired a few family members to try more plant-based meals. Now let's bust some common myths about veganism because trust me, I've heard it all. The first myth is that vegans don't get enough protein. This comes up all the time. But the truth is, there are loads of plant-based protein sources. Think lentils, beans, tofu, and quinoa. One of my favorite meals is a hearty lentil soup that's packed with goodness. Another myth is that vegan food is expensive. This really depends on how you shop. If you focus on basic whole foods like rice, beans, and fresh veggies, going vegan can actually save you money. For example, you can whip up a simple stir-fry with tofu and seasonal vegetables that's budget-friendly, healthy, and delicious. Then there's the myth that veganism isn't healthy. This couldn't be further from the truth. A balanced vegan diet can be incredibly healthy, especially when you're eating a variety of whole foods. Just keep an eye on nutrients like B12, which you might need to supplement. So, what should you keep in your pantry as a new vegan? Stock up on grains like quinoa and rice, legumes like beans and lentils, fresh or frozen fruits and veggies, and nuts and seeds for healthy fats. Plant-based proteins like tofu and tempeh are great additions too. With these staples, you can whip up tons of easy, delicious meals. One of my go-tos is a quinoa bowl, topped with roasted veggies, avocado, and a tasty tahini dressing. Super satisfying and nutritious. When eating out or going to social events, check the menu beforehand. Many restaurants now offer vegan options, and if they don't, most places will accommodate if you ask nicely. You could even suggest a place that has great vegan options to your friends or family. And if you're going to a party or potluck, bringing your own dish is a fantastic way to introduce others to delicious vegan food. Lastly, let's talk about long-term success. Keep your meals exciting by trying new recipes and experimenting with different cuisines. Veganism is all about discovering new flavors and nourishing your body. Don't shy away from trying foods you've never tasted before. You might just find a new favorite dish. And remember, it's okay if you slip up sometimes. Veganism isn't about being perfect, it's about making compassionate choices whenever you can. I hope this beginner's guide to veganism has helped you feel more confident about starting your journey. You're making an amazing choice for your health, the planet, and of course, for animals. If you found this guide helpful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with anyone curious about going vegan. Thanks so much for watching and welcome to the vegan family. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips, strategies, and insights into living a healthier life. I upload new videos regularly, so hit the notification bell to stay updated. And as always, feel free to leave your questions or success stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.